So today we're discussing the difference between wigs made with lace closures and full frontal wigs. Right now I'm wearing a full frontal wig. I can't really pull it back for y'all because the side over here is lifting, and I have to tell you some pros and cons. So this wig was installed at the Beauty Lounge by Carla, and I ordered it from AliExpress. So I requested a heavy density, but it's not that heavy, as you guys can see. And it was originally a 14-inch wig, but they tried me. That particular vendor, they tried me because they gave me like 14 inches on the bottom, and up here it was almost like an 8-inch. So the blunt cut that I wanted, I couldn't really achieve that style with this wig, but I made it work because I have this Kylie going, and I put this cool color in it. If you guys can't see it, I'll just put some pictures in there. I have like purples and blues and aquas going on, and I really love it because I'm able to like take the hair and pull it behind my ear, and I also put pictures of that, and it's really fun and it's light. But my only issue with the full frontal is the glue. I bought glue from Let's Get Laced, and that glue was like $80. And it still didn't quite hold the way I needed it to. So this is a different glue from a different company, and I'll put that below because I can't remember right now who it is. And it's been about 4 days, and now it's starting to lift again. So, I mean, it could have something to do with the fact that I wear makeup almost every day, so I wash my face a lot. I can't help it. And then on top of that, I have a combination of oily and dry skin. It's like dry in my T area, but around here gets really oily. So that could be another thing. Some people would prefer to sew the lace closure, like sew the frontal down or sew your lace closure down. And I just don't think that's going to work for me because when your braids grow out, your closure moves back. So you have to go back and try to get it retightened and put in the same space again. Like with the glue, if I just rub my fingers along the closure like this, because you see how it's lifting right here, but I still have like glue residue on the closure and on my skin. If I just rubbed it down like this, there you go, it's back in place. And now I could put my closure behind my ear or whatever the case I want to do. You know what I mean? But with the sewing, your braids start growing out because that's what hair does, it grows. Your closure slowly but surely starts pulling back and pulling back and pulling back. And you see even now I'm tugging on it. It might be loose on the sides, but my wig's not really going anywhere. My closure's still pretty much intact. I just gotta kind of stick it back down on the sides, but it's bomb. I love it. So I prefer it, but you know, for you it may be a little different. But I like it like this. Y'all see my earrings? My boyfriend got me these for Christmas. Other point, gems, is with the glue. A lot of people think that, oh, you know, the glue takes out your edges. It's better to sew it down. I actually like the glue, even though I don't feel like it lasts that long. That's my skin. Maybe on you, it would, you know, last a little bit longer. You probably don't wash your, you know, face and kind of like hit the closure like I do or whatever the case may be. But my edges are intact. They didn't go anywhere. Like, probably because I allowed the closure to lift up by itself and I don't pull on it. And the way to get this off is you have to use alcohol. You have to take alcohol and you put it on a towel or cotton, whatever you want to use. Disclaimer alert, put your head back, because if alcohol go in your eye, it's not my fault. Like, you have to be careful with it. You can put a whole towel right here if you need to, but be careful, it's alcohol. And you would rub the alcohol on the closure like this, and it will slowly start lifting up. And then once you take it off, you're going to have like glue residue on your hairline or on your forehead, depending on where your stylist placed your lace. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that matters too. You can't just get your lace put on and think it's going to look right. It has to be in the right spot. So, you know, be careful with that. But you just rub the remaining residue off with alcohol. And let's discuss the maintenance. The maintenance for the frontal wigs they're a little more maintenance because you can't take the hair off like you would be able to if it was a regular wig with a closure, the kind I usually wear. I don't know, it's different. You know, I do love this hair, I'm not gonna lie, I love the wig, but it's just different because every morning I gotta run a little bit of heat through it because, you know, it'll crinkle up when you get the bobs. It'll like crinkle up, so you gotta like run the heat through it to try to get it bone straight again, or you know, whatever the case may be. But I do love it, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. And this particular vendor, it was supposed to be a full lace, Swiss lace, and it's not. They put like tracks in it. You see? With this wig, it's kind of hard. I'm not able to really style it the way I want to. So be careful when you're ordering that. And the density on this wig, I think they said it was 130%. It's still a little thin for me, but it does give me that natural smoothness, so I'm okay. You know what I mean? It's a little thin, but it gives me natural smoothness, so I'm okay. Now, with the wigs that's made with just the closure, you're not able to really part them in different areas like you would this wig. Like, I'm able to just move over to the side if I wanted, and you know, you can't really do that with those wigs. Where you put the closure is normally how you have to wear it. But I do appreciate the fact that I can just take it off at night when my boyfriend not in town. You know? Take it off at night, and that way I don't have to curl it as much or straighten it as much, and it just works for me. So those are the pros and cons that I'm finding. But I'm gonna update you guys and let you know. And also my frontal, what I did was I bleached the knots underneath to make it look more realistic. And if you guys want to see a video on that, just, you know, let me know and I'll upload one for you. It's really easy too. That's something you can do at home. So I'll let you guys know how to do that. But I did bleach it, and I also added just a little bit more concealer, like right wherever I put my part that day while I'm doing my makeup. I'll just slide a concealer and like brush it in just so it can look real. So those are the pros and cons of my full frontal wig and then my wigs with lace closures.